Hi, this is Mr. Lum, and today I'm going to be giving an overview of the requirements for the Scientist Atomic Theory slide deck that you'll be working on this fall term. We have a bunch of different requirements for 8 different pages that you'll have in your slide deck. I want to show you a quick thing. Is this checkbox of all the different requirements. You can just check them off as you go along so you make sure that you're following all the different requirements. And then we copied and pasted those over to the actual example slide deck here, a template for you to use. So this is the first slide. It's blank and the atomic theory. That's the title of your slide deck. You'll just put the name of your scientist, whoever it is, and atomic theory. You need to have an image of your scientist, your name, date, what period you're in, and your teacher, either Mr. Butcher or Mr. Cannon. You also need to place a barcode somewhere on this cover of this slide deck. So it's like a electronic magazine. So that's the first slide. The second slide is the scientist and their discovery. So you're going to have 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph is 3 to 4 sentences. You're going to write an overview of the scientist's atomic theory. The second paragraph is another 3 to 4 sentences explaining how the discovery was made. And the third paragraph is a little bit longer, 5 to 7 sentences, a short biography about your scientist, include any information about their life, challenges that they had to overcome. You need to have a related image on this page as well. All 3 paragraphs must be in your own words. That's very important. Slide 3 is, if your scientists were alive today, what might they be doing? So would they be doing some researching, investigating, exploring these various different topics that we have currently, from the health pandemic, maybe science education, alternative energy, large conflict and war. So think about their biography, their life, things that were involved in back then, and how they may be involved in one of these areas as well. So this would be, you're just trying to project out what issue that they might be involved with today. You also need to make sure you have an image of your scientist, and it must be a different image than slide 1. The fourth slide is a comic that you're going to create, and you're going to label this page Atomic Comic or Blank's Discovery and Me. You're going to draw a 3 or 4 frame comic strip using words and pictures. Stick figures are okay, and that you'll how the discovery affects you and your life today, or explain how your element is being used. Consider using a comic app. That's really important. Also, this must be in full color. The first year we did that, we had a bunch of students drawing their classroom, sitting in the classroom, or their chemistry teacher lecturing. If you do that, either one of those, you will get 0 points for this page. So again, creating a comic for slide 4. Slide 5 is called Fun Facts or Fast Facts. These are not complete sentences. They're short phrases, 2 sets of 3 bullet points each. So the first set of bulleted points would be fun, interesting, or unusual facts about your scientist. Listing where they were born is not interesting or unusual, okay? The second list is, again, fun, interesting, or unusual facts about your element. So you have to be thinking about that. Again, not complete sentences, short phrases, and you have to have a related image for that one as well. Slide 6 is the name of your assigned element. So you might have uranium, radon, plutonium, any of those. You'll have to include a Bohr model of your assigned element, and this is hand-drawn. It cannot be clip art or any images that you take off the internet. You'll save that image as a JPEG when you take a picture of it, and then you'll paste it into slide 6. Again, this must be in full color. You need to include all these different portions that are listed here: the atomic notation, nuclear symbol of your element, the spectroscopic notation of your element, list any natural occurring isotopes, list radioactivity, and then any nuclear equations showing how the isotope decays. And that is slide 6. Slide 7 is a fun page. and you can call any one of those three names: fun activity, activity time, or fun page. You need to choose any of these examples here, from the crossword puzzle all the way down to a word scramble. You need to have a short set of directions, okay? Last year we had some ones for the first time. We had some riddles and memes for the first time. We had a coloring page for the first time. We have coloring page listed twice here. But anyway, besides the short set of directions, any word activity, you have to have at least 10 words, okay? And so that is your activity page. And then finally, on the 8th page, 8th slide, it's two portions. The first portion is about the author, that's you. You're gonna write it in third person, 3 to 5 sentences about you. For myself, I would say, I am the librarian at Jesuit High School, I would say in third person. Gregory Lum is the librarian at Jesuit High School. Gregory has 4 children who enjoy traveling. Okay, that would be told in third person, not first person. You have to also have a picture of yourself or a selfie, and it must be in Jesuit dress code. At the bottom of the page, you make sure that you have copyright 2021 Seder Press. And the works cited, 2 sources minimum, coming from the Clark Library Resources page, the LibGuide that I'll be explaining to you later on. And it must be following MLA format to get full credit. So that's the requirement for your slide deck. If you have any further questions, contact Mrs. FB, Ms. Dickinson, myself, or your chemistry teacher.